Hi, I'm Simone, and today I'm going to share a time when I had a big realization that impacted my life. The day was April 9th, 2018. I was going for a morning stroll at the ocean. So it's a beautiful sunny morning. The sun's coming down. You hear the ebb and flow of the ocean and that rhythmic pattern, and it just brings so much peace and energy into your life simultaneously. And my father had just passed a couple weeks prior to this. And I'm going to read what I wrote down that day. I have it right here. And that is, it's only in my willingness to die that I can truly live. Now, that means just so much to me. But I want to share a little bit of the story about it. I have a lot of health challenges. I have since I was an infant. I've had a lot of trouble with my lungs and breathing, and I've had pneumonia, bronchitis 50 plus times. I've been in the hospital a lot. I've had a collapsed lung. I've broken a rib trying to breathe, and on top of that, I have all kinds of illnesses layered upon each other. So, something as simple as a perfume can send me to the hospital. So networking in person and all these kinds of things are really challenging. So it's easy to get into a place of being afraid to live. I've had those times where, am I going to be here in 2 minutes? How do I get through the night? The respiratory therapist telling me, you focus on breathing. I don't like the sound of that. Being told, the risk and so forth, and knowing the risk and having lost a cousin. And so it's very easy to get caught up into the fears and not do things and so forth. And how this ties into my father's passing is that, in pulling my business back to be there as a caregiver for the last several months for him, that was my gift to him. But in his final days, we were telling him, hey, your son's coming down with a couple of his kids. Hang in there just one more day, Dad. They want, so you can see them. And, and he was already struggling to communicate. Well, that next day, he woke up. He wanted me and my husband to bring our 3 dogs down to see him. And he was sitting, leaning up in bed, able to talk. And my brother and his kids got there, and there was some other family in town. And we got him out and he visited all day. And then in the evening, and I mean all day, in the evening, we got him out to the living room. He hadn't been for several days. He had been completely in bed, watching for final stage and so forth. And he had telling stories, and you could tell he was tired, obviously. But it was just so much love that he gave that entire day. Never any fear or concern for himself, knowing he was in his very, very final days. All he did was share love, and he shared it with every individual in a unique way. And I learned, that my life lesson from his passing and from caregiving is all that matters in the end is the impact we have and the love we share. And there is nothing else that matters. So that led to me writing this quote. It's only through my willingness to die that I can truly live. That if I'm so afraid of dying, if I'm afraid of being here the next day, and obviously I'm going to be cautious, but if I let fear drive me, I'm never going to share my gifts. I'm not going to be there to share my impact, to serve through my love and so forth. So I actually wear this bracelet as a reminder every single day. It simply says Simone lives, and it's just a reminder to be grateful for every single day that we have, that's a gift. So to wrap up, it's basically to live without fear is what allows us to live fully. So my question to you, is there something, a fear or something in your life that if you let go of, you can live more fully? If so, drop it in the comments, and I will see you next time.